Hello my crochet friends, this is the cardigan of the moment and I will show you how to crochet it in any size. If you like, you can add the sleeve also, and I will link you in the information box below two videos to make two different stitch patterns for the sleeves. Okay, so I will show you this cardigan in any size. So let's get started. For my project, I have to create 26 granny squares like that. Then I will have to connect, to join this square, the first 13 squares for the left side of my cardigan and the second 13 squares for the right side of my cardigan. Okay? I will show you how to join these squares. Once you have connected all the squares together, we will work additional rows. We will work additional rows to create the underarming and also to create the difference for each size. Okay, so we will start with 26 squares for any size. Then we will change the number of rows, additional rows to be worked according to the different size we have to create. Slip note to start. Chain 1, chain 2, which takes the place of the first double crochet. Now double crochet 11 into the magic ring. 11 double crochet plus the 2 chains, I got 12 double crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on till 12. At the end of this round, slip stitch to join into the top of the chain 2, like that. Ready for the second row. Slip stitch into the next stitch. From here now, chain 2, which takes the place of the first double crochet. Yarn over into the same very first stitch, double crochet 1. From here now, chain 1, yarn over, skip the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, into the next stitch, double crochet 2, chain 2, into the same stitch, double crochet 2 again. Now from here, this is the first corner. From here now, chain 1, yarn over, skip the next 2 stitches. Into the next stitch I'm going to create the next second corner. So double crochet 2, 1 and 2, chain 2, into the same stitch, double crochet 2, 1 and 2. Second corner is completed. Now from here, chain 1 for separation, yarn over, skip the next 2 stitches, into the next one, double crochet 2, chain 2, into the same stitch again, double crochet 2. One, 2, and 3 corners are completed. From here now, chain 1 for separation, and now I'm gonna crochet into the first stitch of this round, the second half of my corner, the last one. So into the same very first stitch, double crochet 2, and now from here, yarn over, half double crochet into the chain, top of the chain 2, like that. The half double crochet takes the place of the 2 chains into the middle of each corner. In this way, I am in the right position to start next round. Round number 3. I am in the right position to start, that is in the middle of a corner. So from here, chain 2, which takes the place of the first double crochet, yarn over, enter the space below, the big space below, and double crochet 1. Chain 1, yarn over, into the chain 1 space below, double crochet 3, 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, yarn over, go into the middle of the next corner and create a new one. Double crochet 2, chain 2, 1 and 2, into the same space below, double crochet 2 again. Chain 1, into the next chain 1 space, double crochet 3. Chain 1. So it's very easy to understand when you have to create a corner and when you have to create a 3 double crochet segment. Every time you meet a chain 1 space, you have to create a 3 double crochet segment. Every time you meet a chain 2 space, you have to create a complete corner. So now yarn over, into the next chain 2 space, create a new corner. Double crochet 2, chain 2, again into the same chain 2 space, double crochet 2. Chain 1, yarn over, into the next chain 1 space, double crochet 3, 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1. Continue all the way around. Every time you have a chain 2 space, create a complete corner. Every time you meet just a chain 1 space, create a segment of 3 double crochet. Okay, at the end of this round, you see here the last chain 2 space. In this space, double crochet 2 and finish this round with 1/2 double crochet into the top of the chain 2, like that. Ready for the next round. Next round I'm going to change color. That's why I'm cutting the yarn and fasten it off like that. Now hide the yarn excess through the stitches on the back of your square, like I'm doing. In the wrong side, you can pass the yarn through the stitches so that the yarn excess is not visible anymore, like that. Okay, perfect. Now I'm ready to start the next round with a new color. I'm going to use this black. Black is one of my favorite colors. Okay, you can start wherever you like from every space you want. It doesn't matter. I want to start from here, from this corner. Insert your hook into the space. Insert your hook into the middle of one corner, pick up the yarn, pull it through like that. Now chain 1 using both yarns like that to lock the new yarn in, and chain 1 again. The first 2 chains take the place of the first double crochet. Yarn over into the same space, double crochet 1. From here, chain 1 into the next chain 1 space, double crochet 3, chain 1 into the next chain 1 space, double crochet 3, chain 1 into the next chain 2 space, which is the middle, the center of a corner. I have to create a new corner, so yarn over into the space, double crochet 2, chain 2 into the same space, double crochet 2, chain 1 into the next chain 1 space, double crochet 3, chain 1 into the next chain 1 space, double crochet 3, chain 1 into the next chain 2 space, double crochet 2, chain 2 into the same space, double crochet 2 again, chain 1, and go on like that all the way around. At the end of this round, double crochet 2 into the first chain 2 space, and now you can finish with 2 chains because this is the last round, and slip stitch to join into the top of the chain 2. Cut the yarn and fasten it off. Okay, now I'm going to connect my squares together. I show you how to do it. Right side, I want to connect this edge, so turn one square up on the other, wrong side. I will use a needle, a wool needle and the same wool yarn. Okay, put one on the other, insert your needle into the stitch of one square and through the stitch of the other square. Pull it through like that, again into the same both stitches. Do the yarn over this way to lock it. Okay, now go ahead like that, one stitch of the first square, one stitch through the stitch of the second square, and pull the yarn through like this. Show you better. Turn the light. Okay. Show you again. The inner stitch of the first square through, pull the yarn through the stitch of the second square, pick up the yarn, pull it through this way, and do that all across this edge. squares are connected. Now I have to work this direction, additional rows to fit my size. Okay, at this stage you just have to prepare the yarn slip knot. Insert your hook into the 1 and 2 chains. Into the second chain, insert your hook, slip stitch to join, chain, chain 2, which takes the place of the first double crochet, and now 1 double crochet in each stitch below, including, of course, all the chains. So just double crochet 1 in each stitch below, all the way across the row. You have to crochet 3 rows like that, okay? At the end of this row, you finish the row with 1 double crochet into the corner space, then chain 2 and turn, and repeat double crochet 1 in each stitch below. Okay? So you have to crochet 3 rows like this for medium size. Please 1 more row for each additional size. So for example, for the large, you have to crochet 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochet rows, and 1 row less for each smaller size. Okay, I worked 3 rows for medium, 1 more for each additional size, 1 less for each smaller size. And then I created at row 4, I created the underarming. So for the right side, you have to start working row number 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we can say that when you are over the middle, you have to leave unworked 30 stitches. Okay, so you stop working 30 stitches before, and then you go ahead working only on the remaining stitches for other 1, 2, 3, and 4 rows for my size, which is medium, 1 more row for each larger size, 1 less for each smaller size than mine. Mine is medium. So for medium, additional 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? For the left size, you see, when you are at the end of row 3, you have to cut the yarn, fasten it off like that. Okay, and then you start working again with a new yarn. you have to count 30 stitches. So 2, 4, 6, okay. I have to count in Italian, my mother tongue, sorry. Allora, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30 stitches. Okay, sorry for counting in my mother tongue, but I want to be sure that I don't make mistakes. So this is the stitches number 30. So insert your hook into, turn your work and insert your hook into the stitch number 31 so that these 30 stitches are out of your work, and restart working again. Okay, and you will work the remaining 4 rows only into these stitches for the left size. Okay. Now I will show you how to crochet the back side of this cardigan. I'm working the back side from down to the top, giving a fitted line to my piece, you see, because then I will turn it out like that to give this fitted shape to my back side of the cardigan, and this fitted shape will be given for the hip area of my body. Ready for the back side. For my sample I will use a lighter yarn so that you can see better what you have to do. Of course, if you like, you can make the back side directly using all double crochet, or if you like, you can use my fantasy stitch pattern. Okay, my fantasy stitch pattern is a multiple of 4 plus 1. In my case, medium size, I'm going to chain 73. Please add 4 more chains for each additional size. So for example, medium 73 chains, large 77 chains, extra large 81 chains, and so on. And of course 4 stitches less for each smaller size. So for example, for the small you have to chain 69. In my case, chain medium size, chain 73. When your chain is ready, now additional chain 2 and 1, 2, 3 in the fourth chain from the hook, double crochet 1, and now double crochet 1 in each chain stitch all the way across the row. Row number 2, chain 2 and turn, yarn over, skip the next stitch into the next one, double crochet 1, chain 1, into the same stitch, double crochet 1, V-stitch, yarn over, skip the next stitch into the next one, double crochet 1. We have to repeat this segment all the way across the row. So from here, yarn over, skip 1 stitch into the next one, double crochet 1, chain 1, into the same stitch, double crochet 1, yarn over, skip the next stitch into the next one, double crochet 1. Continue that all the way across the row. Row number 3. At the beginning and at the end of each row number 3, we have to double crochet 2. So chain 2, which takes the place of the first double crochet, into the next double crochet below, double crochet 1. Now chain 1, yarn over, 1 double crochet in each double crochet below. So 1, 2, and 3. 1 into the next one, 1 into the next one, 1. Now chain 1 and repeat 1, 2, 3 double crochet, each one in each double crochet below. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. Repeat. 1 double crochet into the double crochet below, 1 double crochet into the double crochet below, 1 double crochet into the double crochet below, chain 1. Repeat that all the way across the row. At the end of the row, double crochet 1 into the last 2 double crochet below. So 1 and 2. The sequence of this stitch pattern is over because it develops in 3 rows, 1, 2, and 3. And then you have to repeat always the same 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 till the needed length. Now I show you how to restart from the first row, chain 2 and turn. And now double crochet 1 in each stitch below, including all the chains. Okay, my friends, continue this sequence till row 17. At row 18 and row 19, we have to increase some stitches in order to make the back side larger into the at the hip area we have to do some increases. We will do these increases at row 18 and row 19. So supposing we are at row 18, I show you how to increase. Chain 2 and turn. Now yarn over into the same very first stitch, double crochet 1 again. In this way you increased 1 stitch into the first one, then double crochet 1 into the next, chain 1 and continue 3 double crochet, chain 1 till you get to the end of the row. At the end of row 18, I have 1 and 2 double crochet left into the first one, double crochet 1 into the second one, double crochet 2 into the same 1 and 2. So 1 stitch increase at the beginning, 1 stitch increase at the end of row 18. Row 19, I have to increase again 1 stitch at the beginning and 1 stitch at the end of the row. So I will start chain 2 and turn into this very first stitch, again double crochet 1, that's the first increase, and then continue normally, double crochet 1 in each stitch below. You just have to increase 1 stitch at the end of row 19. At the end of row 19, double crochet 2 into the last stitch, 1 and 2 into the same stitch. So 1 stitch increasing at the beginning, 1 stitch increasing at the end of row 19. That's all. I don't have to increase anymore. Now I can continue working normally according to my usual normal stitch pattern. Okay, now stop increasing and continue working like that till row number 40. At row 41 we are going to create the armhole. We will turn the back side like that so that my back side will be larger when going towards the hip area, and we will create the 2 armholes here at the foundation chain. Okay, for the back side I worked 40 rows. At the end of row 40 I cut the yarn and fasten it off. Okay, now I have to prepare the underarming. From here now, turn to the top to down. In this way, turn your back side. And we will create both armholes on the into the foundation chain, and from here we will continue working creating the shoulders. Okay, preparing the underarming, starting from the left side, slip knot, okay, Skip now the first 8 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, corresponding more or less to 5 centimeter, and insert your hook into the stitch number 9. Slip stitch to join. Now from here chain 2, which takes the place of the first double crochet, yarn over, skip 1 stitch into the next one, double crochet 1, chain 1, into the same double crochet 1, chain 1, yarn over, skip 1 stitch into the next one, double crochet 1, and repeat all across the row. Of course, at the end of this row you will leave 8 stitches unworked. At the end of this row, leave the last 8 stitches unworked, and from here chain 2 and turn. And now continue working normally, only into the central part of these stitches. The 3 pieces are ready, 2 pieces for the front side, 1 piece for the back side. Now we just have to join them together in this way. Of course, we have to connect the pieces from the wrong side, but I just want to show you the right side because it's more beautiful. You have to connect this side all across this edge, all across this edge, and here over up to the shoulder. Okay, all the pieces of my cardigan are connected. Now at this stage I have to work all around the cardigan to refine it. I will start here from the shoulder, exactly the point where the back side is joined to the front side, and I will work all the way around, 1 round single crochet, going all around the cardigan. Here at the bottom, 1 round single crochet, and then going back up towards the neck of the cardigan till I go to the exact point where I started this round. So I show you. This is the neck of your cardigan. This is the back side. Here precisely where the back side is connected to the front side, the shoulder here. In the connection point, insert your hook and slip stitch to join the new yarn. From here now, chain 1, enter the stitch and single crochet all the way around in this way. Okay, now I worked my single crochet and I have to turn towards the neck. In this point where I have the chain 1 space, I will do 2 double crochet in order to make my neck, to give a round shape to my neck, and then continue with regular single crochet into the rest of the stitches. Only into the chain 1 space of this square to the front I will crochet, show you again, 2 double crochet. So this was my last single crochet into the chain 1 space of this square, the square corresponding to my shoulder, and now I have here to turn towards the square corresponding to the neck. Into the chain 1 space of this square I will double crochet 2, 1 and 2. Why I'm doing that? I'm just doing that because I want to give a round shape to my collar. Then I will continue with 1 single crochet in all the stitches below. You see? And now this was the last one. Every time I meet a corner, I have to change direction towards the cardigan opening, I will crochet into the chain 1 space 1 and 2 single crochet, because in this way it will be easier to turn and change direction towards this edge. I can do that every time I meet a corner and I have to change towards the other direction. So I will single crochet 2 in every chain 1 space when I have to turn and change direction. You can do so many rounds you like all the way around. I did 4 rounds totally. You can do just 1, 2, 3, 4, how many you like. Now I will explain you how to make the buttonhole. So when you are going up to the right opening, from the bottom you work 6 single crochet, then chain 2, skip the next 2 stitches, and then 11 single crochet, chain 2, skip 2 stitches, 11 single crochet, and so on till you go to the top. Okay, I did totally 8 buttonholes. When you are back with the next single crochet round, of course you will single crochet 6 and then single crochet 2 into the chain 2 space to cover and refill your buttonhole. Okay,